Ray Spiller. How are you, Ray?
Fine, thank you.
Had a good week?
Well, I managed to get over last week, but that was a terrible disappointment for me. Absolutely terrible. I had phone calls from Graham Kelly with sympathy and everything, but real downer.
Yeah.
Oh, well. There you go.
Just pick yourself up as best you can, Ray.
Well, I try to, but it's tough. It's really tough.
And tell the viewers the amazing fact you told me during the break about England.
Yeah, which three teams have supplied the most England players over the years? Everybody would sort of jump in and say Liverpool or Manchester United, but none of them two at all. The top team is Aston Villa with 56 players. Then you've got Everton, and then you have Arsenal. And West Ham right down the list with 21.
21. Still good though for a medium-sized team.
Not bad at all.
Now, Robert Banks is a hammer. Hi, Robert.
Hello, Jeremy.
Are you confident about this?
Not at all, no. I think Ray's probably like the Liverpool of the 70s, never more dangerous than when he's just been beaten.
He has just been beaten. He's on his back foot. And which season have you chosen?
It's season 92-93, which was our last promotion season.
All right, so it's the 92-93 West Ham season. Let the contest begin. Ray, Martin and Paul Allen both scored in the same league game on one occasion that season. In which match was it?
Very early match, wasn't it, against Watford?
Yep, 2-1 to the Hammers on the 5th of September. Challenger, West Ham finished the season as runners-up to Newcastle United. They had the same number of points as third-place Portsmouth. The Hammers were promoted as they'd scored more goals than the South Coast team. Now, how many more goals have they scored?
One.
That's right. It was a bit of a funny old day, wasn't it? Because there were lots of bogus reports coming around as to what was happening.
I know, I think they played Grimsby, Portsmouth, down at Fratton Park, and we knew they were one down at half-time. And we'd heard that Grimsby had scored again, but it was Portsmouth, and it was all getting a bit dodgy at the end.
An interesting anecdote, I was actually covering that game for Newsroom South East, and because there was a big pitch invasion at the end, wasn't there? Everyone was on the pitch just shouting, and they couldn't hear me on the phone. I had to take a mobile phone into the toilet and do my report from there. See, that's
interesting.
That is interesting. That's more interesting than just your stats, isn't it?
I'll make a note of that.
Would you? We'll find that in your record books.
Yep.
Ray, who scored West Ham's consolation goal from the penalty spot as they were knocked out of the FA Cup by 4-1 in the 4th round at Barnsley on the 24th of January?
That's right, yeah. Penalty, wasn't it? Morley, Trevor Morley.
That's right. So the clue to the penalty was when I said penalty spot, wasn't it? That's what gave it to you.
Give it away, yeah.
Challenger. The Hammers played 4 matches in the international stage of that season's Anglo-Italian Cup. Can you name the 2 Italian sides they managed to beat?
Cosenza.
Yep.
And Reggiana.
Yep, Reggiana 2-0 at home, Cosenza 1-0 away, and the other games against Cremonese and Pisa. Ray, only one of the 3 sides who were relegated from Division 1 that season recorded a win against West Ham. Which one?
It was fairly early, wasn't it? Was it Cambridge?
Yep, 2-1 at the Abbey Stadium on the 31st of October. Challenger, two players managed to score hat-tricks against West Ham in competitions that season. Who were they?
John Aldridge.
Yep, for Oxford in the 5-2 league win on the 4th of December.
Rammel of Barnsley.
Andy Rammel in the 4-1 FA Cup defeat on the 24th of January. It's going well, it's 3-all. Ray, you usually like to be up after the first 3.
The old sweat's starting to come again, I'm afraid.
In fact, the last time it was 3-all, of course, you went on to lose. Don't want to put the mockers on you, mate. Ray, Julian Dix made his 150th league appearance that season and celebrated the occasion by scoring with a penalty. Who were the opposition?
The opposition? Is it Bristol Rovers? Or Bristol City? No, I'll go for Bristol Rovers.
Bristol Rovers, 24th of April. West Ham winning 2-1. He's from Bristol, isn't he, Julian?
He is indeed.
Challenger, in one match, West Ham recorded their lowest league home attendance since the 1956-57 season. In which game was this? Lowest league home attendance.
Oh, a league match.
Yeah.
I'll say Watford. As a guess.
Now, this is surprising, actually, because we usually get good crowds against this, like against Sunderland.
Really? It was live on the TV, wasn't it?
Is that what it was? The 11th of October, just 10,326, but it was a good game, do you remember it?
6-0.
6-0.
Yeah.
The last time the figure had been so low was on the 22nd of April 1957, when 9,500 watched them play Bristol City. Ray, Billy Bonds was the Barclays Bank Manager of the Month on one occasion. Which month?
Was that first month? Was it January?
The first month of the year.
No, yeah, first
The
month
one
of
that
the
we
year.
know as January.
Yeah.
Yes. Challenger, Ludek Mikloško appeared in 55 of the 56 matches that West Ham played in all competitions that season. In which match did his deputy Stephen Banks play?
And that was the Anglo-Italian Cup tie against Bristol Rovers.
Is correct. There's just 1 point in it as we go into our questions to each other. Ray, your question to Robert.
Yeah, I've got a question, because I really got caught out on this question last week, didn't I? So let's make it a real stinker. In the last match of the season, Allen scored in the very last minute, in the 90th minute against Cambridge.
Alan.
Martin Allen.
Martin Allen. Okay. So
Okay.
many Allens. We've got to be precise. Martin Allen.
Okay, well, 4 West Ham players that season scored in the 89th minute of various games. Just give me the name of 3 of those 4.
What are they all West Ham players?
West Ham players scored in the 89th
It was
minute.
Clive Allen who scored against Cambridge.
That's one. Oh, was it Clive against Cambridge? Sorry.
Martin
Okay.
Allen scored against Brentford.
That's right. Martin Allen was 1. Yep. 2 more. 2 of the 3.
No.
Just guess some names.
Oh.
You'd have to guess Julian, wouldn't you? And guess Julian and guess Morley.
How about Julian Dix and Trevor Morley?
Was right.
Morley.
Morley was right.
And not
Trevor
Diggs,
Morley
not Diggs.
and
2 more players. Just give me one of them then.
oh dear.
Ding.
Mark Robson.
All right, go on.
Did he get
Robson.
it?
Yeah.
Oh.
With your help, but carry on. Yeah,
Little bit of
Robson.
help.
The other one was Bishop.
Oh yeah. At
Bishop.
Birmingham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Robert, have you got a question for Ray?
I have. Julian Dix was sent off 3 times that season. Can you name the players that he fouled on each occasion to receive his red card?
Oh, the players he fouled. Well, the matches he got sent off was against Newcastle, Wolves and Derby. But the players he fouled.
That's a bit much,
Oh,
shouldn't it, really?
God, I could hear the crowd outside baying for his blood. I'll have to have a guess. So we got Newcastle, Clark. We'd have Derby, Tommy Johnson perhaps, and Wolves, Steve Ball. Just a guess.
1 out of 3.
Oh, got 1.
Yeah. Steve Ball at Wolves, Franz Carr at Newcastle, and Ted McMinn at Derby.
So it's 5-all, it goes to tie-break. First one to shout out this answer. West Ham won only 1 league game in which they were trailing at half-time. Which one?
Trailing at half-time.
Bristol Rovers.
No.